Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, today's video we're going to be talking about the brand new Obey 10F, and I will be covering the customization and the performance, alright? Top speed, straight line, and around a track, and talk about how it handles and all that good stuff, and overall whether or not you guys should buy it. As you see, I have the 9F and the brand new 10F right here, and both of the vehicles look good. I know the 10F is a highly anticipated and requested vehicle. For me personally, for this DLC, the Criminal Enterprises, the Vejero ZX, that was the car I was most looking forward to. But don't get me wrong, the 10F still looks amazing and it performs pretty well too, alright? And yes, it is in the sports category, so there's like a million cars it has to compete with, and it comes in at a pretty hefty price of $1,675,000. So, like I always say, if a car is going to be a million or more, it needs to have good customization. And yes, the 10F comes with a tremendous amount of customization and different options. So that is extremely important, all right? Now, it's not the most expensive car we've seen, but again, like I said, anything over a million, it needs to have good customization. And yes, it does. I mean, look at, we got 19 rear bumpers on here. I mean, that's incredible. And yeah, the car, like I said, you know, I'm not the biggest Audi fan. I think Audis are great. Don't get me wrong. I do. But I just had bad personal experiences with them. You know, just a lot of maintenance and stuff like that with buddies that have had their vehicles and Audis. But it's still a great looking vehicle. It really is. It just wasn't my big, you know, oh, I can't wait for this car to drop. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, it looks good. And I love how Rockstar kind of like brings out the newer models of vehicles as the game, you know, kind of progresses and gets older. I think that's really cool. So 18 different grills, and one thing I like about the customization with the 10F is that it's nothing too crazy. We got good options, but it's not silly. You know, there's no crazy customization. Now, some cars that's good. I think it just, you know, it's vehicle dependent, right? I think for this type of vehicle, for the 10F, it just looks so good the way it is already, right? It doesn't need all that extra stuff on there, right? It doesn't need those crazy exhausts or giant spoilers. You know, me personally, I like to keep it more minimal and kind of just keep it more sleek and, you know, keep that aerodynamic look to it. But yeah, we got 11 different liveries. And like I mentioned in my other video, this vehicle, the 10F, it will have, or should have, coming soon, a Benny's upgrade, a Benny's variant, or a conversion option. So keep that in mind as well. It's supposed to be the wide body option. And again, that just brings in more customization. So it looks like if Rockstar does bring this out, it'll be a drip fed feature or option. Maybe, unfortunately, even like a GTA Plus option right there. So keep that in mind. But, you know, they may not drop it at all. There may not be any kind of Benny's conversion, but we should be getting that. So keep that in mind and look forward to that. As you see here, we got a couple of different roof options, 11 different roofs in general. And I like how they're bringing this new full forged carbon option. That's pretty cool. It's something different from just like the primary, secondary, and carbon, right? Now you've got primary, secondary, this new forged carbon, and standard carbon, which is really cool. It, you know, gives it a different kind of texture, a different kind of look to it, and I appreciate that. Again, customization is key. 17 different skirts, nothing too crazy. Again, keeping it minimal, I think, is the more tasteful kind of, you know, route to go. 25 different spoilers, and yes, the stock spoiler is a active spoiler. So when you hit a certain, you know, speed in the game, the spoiler will actually like raise up. That's really cool. I like that. The car already has a lot of traction, but we're going to talk about that traction here in a minute with the actual performance of the vehicle. But rounding out the customization, we've got the suspension. I wanted to see a little bit of camber with the tires. That's all right though, no big deal. Right, looks good, clean, window tint, looks nice. There is one issue, it's a design flaw. The brake calipers clip through the rims on the rear tire. I'm not sure why it does that, but there is that kind of an issue. Plus the engine, the manifolds are offset. I'm not sure that's by design or if that's just a design flaw again. But I know that the brake calipers clipping through the rims, that should not be like that. No big deal though, right? Looks good, rear wheel drive. But the 10F, it does have handling, it handles almost like it is a all-wheel drive vehicle, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. top speed straight line is very respectable. It really is. It comes in at a 117.912. However, in the sports class with the HSW upgrades for some of the vehicles, it's not going to be competitive in that regard. Now, around a track, this is where it's kind of interesting. So this car, the 10F, has a lot of traction. The stat bar is very high, but you can never really fully, judge a vehicle by those stat bars, right? It does kind of have, it's like a Jekyll and a Hyde. Depending on where you are in the acceleration of the vehicle, right? Sometimes it wants to oversteer and sometimes it has understeer. I definitely think you need to be a little bit more experienced racing with this vehicle. It is decently competitive. I say it's around top 10, top 12. It does need a little bit of kind of, getting used to and learning it, because it does have both of those characteristics of oversteer and understeer. But it is a very fun car to drive and race with. And again, it's a fan favorite. So do I recommend that you buy the Obey 10F? Yeah, I think so. At 1.6 million and some change, plus the upgrades are right around 2 million. It's expensive, but I do think it's a great collector's vehicle to have. It's part of like the GTA, lore. It really is. So enjoy it, add it to your collection. It won't be top tier competitive in the sports class racing, but you can still have a lot of fun with it. All right, if you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know, do you guys, are you going to buy the 10F? Do you already have it? What do you think of it? Okay, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out. Yeah.